Welcome to Course 12, Core at the Door, Overcoming Objections. In a perfect world, every door that you knock on would be greeted with a happy, enthusiastic prospect that is excited that we came to their door. But, since that's not reality, our marketing plan does account for the fact that you will encounter obstacles on a day-to-day basis, and you will encounter some unhappy people and some rejection. We also know that not every door will be answered. We have been keeping statistics for many years, and based on all of the data that we collect from across the United States, we know that 38 to 45% of homes that we knock on will have someone answer that door. On the homes where no one answers, be sure to leave a door hanger behind. Now, of the people that you meet and of the homeowners that you make a presentation to, we know that only 25 to 30% are likely to say yes to our offer of a free quote. The point of this discussion is to allow you to understand what our mutual expectations should be. We expect you to knock on every door, unless otherwise directed by your supervisor. Represent the brand in a positive manner and generate leads. As hard as it may be to believe, people will say no, even to a free, no obligation quote. Let's talk about reasons why someone may give you a quick no before you have a chance to make a full presentation. Maybe they've been taken advantage of in the past, and they're apprehensive about why you're there or about what you're offering. Maybe they don't like the product or our type of service. Maybe they don't want to be pressured into buying something. Maybe they believe that they're in control and they can make their own decisions and they would call you if they were interested. Maybe they're scared of not making the right decision. Or maybe they already have someone doing it, or they use one of our competitors. Or maybe they do the lawn themselves. Possibly they could be planning to move or sell their house. Or they just might not be interested. The key to success as a lead generator is to be confident in your abilities and in our company. Confidence will carry you a long way in this job. Let's watch a short video on what you may experience on a day-to-day basis.
Weedman has been knocking on doors for years, so we know that not every homeowner is going to be interested in our service or a free quote. But our ability to overcome objections at the door is essential if we are to achieve our goals. Most of the time, people are not expecting a knock at the door, may not have their lawn on their mind, or might not be familiar with the Weedman brand. Our goal for our marketing teams is to get through that first no so that we can show the offer that we have to the homeowner. After all, we're presenting free lawn care information. We knock on 100 doors to get one customer. If we can do that, we have a successful campaign. If you get a second no, it's time to thank the homeowner for their time and move on. Let's take a look at a few scenarios.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Yourself?
I'm good. My name's Hunter. I'm with your local weed man. I'm not here selling anything. We were just in the neighborhood giving out free, no obligation quotes.
Okay.
All I need is a bit of information from you, and our service advisor will call you in the next 24 to 48 hours.
We have our contractor and we're quite happy with his services.
Well, we do have a great program. Would you like to compare prices? So if they ever let you down, we'd be right there for you.
No, I think we'll stick with the man we have.
Okay, no problem. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hi, what do you want?
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Well, my name's Hunter. I'm with your local weed man.
I'm not interested, thank you.
I'm not here selling anything.
I'm really not interested.
Okay.
Remember, we know that not everyone will say yes, but you can convert 25% of the prospects you speak with to a yes. 1 in 4 people to say yes to a free quote. Overcoming that first no is the start of success. Work hard every day to improve your skills. Good luck out there, and have fun.
Remember, we do not expect that 100% of the people that you talk to will say yes. We know that prospects will say no for a variety of different reasons, but we also know that there are two primary objections that we face where we have a good opportunity to convert a no into a yes. When a homeowner says they take care of the lawn themselves, or if they use a competitor, you should get very excited. These prospects are some of our favorite people to talk to. Think about that for a second. Why do you think that might be? Yeah, you probably guessed it. They're already spending money on their lawn. This is a huge check mark for our business. In these two scenarios, we believe that if we just get a chance to talk to them, we can show them all of the positive reasons why Weedman would be their best choice. Let's look a little deeper at some of the most common objections that you'll face, and of course, we'll give you some tips on how to overcome them. Let's say they use one of our competitors. So remember, this is someone that we want to talk to. We are offering a free lawn care estimate and free advice and free information, and that's it. Not all lawn care companies are alike. Our company is different than who they're using. The prospect obviously takes pride in how the yard looks, and clearly they're spending money on the lawn. So here are some tips on overcoming this competition objection. I'm glad to hear that you take pride in your lawn. It's always nice to meet someone who loves their lawn. Listen, the estimate is free and there's no obligation. Perhaps you'd like to compare our service and pricing with your current provider. That way, if you ever run into any problems, you'll have options. Why don't I have our service advisor give you a call within a couple of days? Another approach with this prospect would be to ask questions about the results. I've been in the lawn care industry for over 25 years, and what I can tell you is the lawn care industry produces some very loyal customers. Sometimes people will just keep paying the same company to service their yard because they like the company or an employee of the company. But what I found is by asking questions about the results, this could potentially open the door for future campaigns. The goal here is to get the prospect thinking about the results throughout the season, and hopefully next year we could earn their business. On another note, if you're knocking during daylight hours, be sure to take a look at the lawn as you approach the door. If it looks bad or they have a lot of weeds, this prospect could be swayed to listen to a different opportunity. Here are a few questions you could ask to open the door. Remember, stick with the same opening statement as previously discussed. I'm glad to hear you take pride in your lawn. Have you had any problems with weeds or crabgrass in your lawn? Or, I'm glad to hear you take pride in your lawn. Have you had any problems with insects or disease in your lawn? In either of these situations, if they answer yes, clearly there's an opportunity for us to help. Let them know that we guarantee results and we could certainly help with those issues that they're having. Make sure to ask if the company they are using is locally owned and operated. People love to shop and support their local companies. At Weedman, we are locally owned and operated. Like the previous category, this is a prospect we have a real good chance at generating a lead from. Sometimes a prospect will tell you that they love taking care of their lawn. To be completely honest, there are very few people that actually enjoy taking care of their lawn. What they enjoy is the break from the routine. There are so many better ways that someone can enjoy their time. Let's look at some tips in converting this prospect into a lead for our sales team. I'm glad to hear that you take pride in your lawn. It's always nice to meet someone who loves their lawn. The estimate is free and there is no obligation. Why don't you let us take it off your hands? That way you'll have more time to do the things in life you would enjoy. Wouldn't you rather be golfing or hiking or biking or boating? Or, the estimate is free and there is no obligation. Are you happy with the results so far? We've been in business since 1970 and have the best products and service guarantees in the industry. I'll have my service advisor give you a call in a couple of days and he can discuss it further. Or, this is my personal favorite. When was the last time you aerated your lawn? Typically, this is the one service most homeowners will not be comfortable doing on their own. The aerator is roughly 200 pounds, it's awkward, it's very hard to control. I've even heard of homeowners doing a self-aeration and putting the machine through the fence or into a pool or scratching a neighbor's car. If we can open the door for a lead through the aeration question, our sales team may have an opportunity to convert that prospect into a full program customer. Or, have you had any problems with insects or disease on your lawn? Or, what does it cost you to do it yourself? We can likely do it for you for roughly the same cost that you're currently spending. Think of all the free time we will create for you for roughly the same cost. A homeowner doing their own lawn care may also be confused with what we're offering, so be sure to clarify we do not want to cut their lawn. We just want to help them with their fertilization and weed control needs. If you come across someone that says they're moving or selling the house, make sure you ask your manager what they want you to do on this topic. Every franchise is a bit different. In our corporate stores, we always knock on those doors. That's great. Have you listed your house yet? Did you know you can increase your property value by up to 15% if you have a nicely landscaped property? You may want to consider letting us help you get the most out of your sale. Why don't I have my service advisor give you a call within a couple of days to discuss it further? Or, that's great. When are you planning on moving? We could get started with the services and it'll help you increase your property value, and then when you move, you could transfer the services to your new home. I'll have my service advisor give you a call in a couple of days and you can discuss it further. Or, people love curb appeal when they're shopping for a new home. The other thing to keep in mind here, when we convince them to take a free quote from us and they become a customer, they can move the service to their new home, and when they move, they can refer us to the new homeowner. So we could actually get 2 customers from this one knock. What if they just simply say they're not interested? Well, we saw a clip from the video for this type of prospect. You'll encounter this on occasion. The thing to remember here is that the reaction is not personal. They may have had a bad day and you're the first person they see that they can take it out on. Make sure you do your best to remain calm, courteous, and polite. Smile and leave it at the door. Here are a couple things that you could say that may change the prospect's mind. I can totally appreciate that. Do you typically do anything on the lawn? The quote is absolutely free and there's no obligation, so in the event that you would like some help in the future, you would have an idea of what we could do for you. Or, do you have any plans for lawn care this year? Or, did you know that a healthy lawn is a vital part of our ecosystem? This truly is one of the tougher objections to overcome. Sometimes the objection may be because they think we want to cut their lawn, so be sure to clarify and ask questions when appropriate. But as we saw in the video, there will be times that it is obvious we should not push too hard. In course number 10, we talked briefly on this topic. Just a reminder that by definition, we are not selling anything at the door. Therefore, the signs, no soliciting, do not apply to what we are doing. That being said, on occasion, a homeowner may tell you that you do not belong in their neighborhood and that you are not allowed to be knocking on doors. In these cases, here's what could be said to ease the tension. Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. Please accept my apology. Have a great night. We do not ever want to be confrontational. Remember, you are the very first impression of our company. If someone is aggressive or upset with you about knocking on their door, just apologize and move on. The key is to show sincerity in your apology. Keep in mind that every no, you are one step closer to a yes. And we expect 25 to 30% of the people that we talk to say yes. We do not expect that every person will say yes. In this course, we covered the majority of the obstacles that will present themselves. Keep in mind, we expect prospects will say no. We have budgeted that 1 in 4 people we speak with will agree to a free, no obligation quote. When you work hard at mastering your role with our company, you'll be successful. Remember, we're here to help you succeed. Good luck with the rest of your training.